Most people talk about Minecraft, FNAF, and SpongeBob, but nobody talks about goated stuff like Little Big Planet. Like, why has nobody said a word about Little Big Planet? Like, it was so peak. I used to play Tsunami survival levels all day in Little Big Planet, and then I would be playing horror levels like the next day. Does anyone remember like creating goofy levels, like, and just getting killed in all of them? Where SpongeBob was like red and then like he starts chasing you and killing you or something like that. But if you are a legend, you would remember Sackboy.exe. Now that shit was proper cinema. Like that was scarier than like most creepypastas back then. Like you had an entire series for this creepypasta and that's how goated it was. I used to always play the Sackboy.exe levels and they were genuinely fun, like, and they used to make me like get scared. I also remember levels like Jeff the Killer and the SpongeBob bootleg. Like, I mean, creepypasta was very popular in Little Big Planet, and like that was goated too. I mean, you would always see like creepypasta levels all over Little Big Planet 2. Little Big Planet 2 was such a good game. Like, I used to struggle on the tutorial. Like, I did not understand the grabbing technique. Like, how are you supposed to do that? How are you supposed to do it? It was like a miracle I ended up beating that tutorial. Now, we gotta talk about those prize giveaways. You would search up prize giveaways and you get like 1,000 different levels and then you get the prizes. But then one issue. They got DLC. Now, that was just the most painful thing ever. Realizing that those amazing prizes had DLC in them, so you couldn't use them. But honestly, Little Big Planet is such an underrated game, and I'm really happy that I got to enjoy it. And honestly, I wish Little Big Planet 4 happens. Genuinely. Undertale. Yes, Undertale is like really popular, but it's not really like talked much like around the Gen Z nostalgia videos. But I remember there were so many like Undertale kids in my school, and hey, I was one too. I would hear people put on like an Undertale fan series called Underpants, which was really funny too. I mean, it's so funny. I need to rewatch it. But I remember a lot of kids would play Undertale games and piss off the teachers. Now, I used to be on a website called Scratch, and on there, Undertale, especially Flowey, was like really popular. In fact, the whole internet was literally mad over Undertale. Like, it was unbelievable. But hey, Deltarune is also goated. I mean, don't forget that. Please play Deltarune. Now, we got to talk about a really rare gem, Animal Jam. Now, Animal Jam doesn't really get like talked about at all, which is kind of sad. But then again, I'm not sure if it was really like that popular, but it was really popular back then. I would load into this game when I was 7, and I would go into the town, and everyone would be like, "Yo, fam, let me trade your necklace, fella. Yo, Young G, give me that skin. Yeah, let's trade, bro. Let's trade." Like, everyone was asking to trade. Like, it was so crazy. Like, these guys could have made like an entire huge trading organization with their obsession with trades. Yo, welcome to Trade Jam, fam. We're here to trade with you, fam. Alright, just so give us your necklace.
I'm being sold at traffickers!
But Animal Jam was like a pretty cool game. And the music was actually like lovely. Like, I actually liked the music. Like, imagine going back into your house in Animal Jam and then you hear this. Like, that shit was just goated. I'm not sure if the game is still around, but I genuinely hope it is. But honestly, that game was just goated. Now, the last thing that we gotta talk about is BFDI. BFDI is such a goated series, but before I became a fan, I would always like see it everywhere on YouTube. Like, I'd be watching like pinball videos or like random videos like of random games like that I've never heard of again, and all of a sudden BFDI goes everywhere on the recommended page. Like, it was wild. Then I was like, alright, I gotta watch it, and boom, I became obsessed with it, and that's how I became the BFDI kid. Now, YouTube back then was like pretty cool. Like it would recommend like really wild stuff back then, but just overall random stuff. But I guess it was cool. Cooler than what we have now. But hey, I guess we got what we wanted. That's all for today. If you want to see a video, check this out. And I forgot my potato gun. Again.